Hi everybody, my name is Abigail Cannon and this is my learning motivation video for educational psychology. So if you're watching this video, that means you are a new student to educational psychology, and I just have some tips, motivation, and some beneficial pieces of this course that I want to share with you to hopefully motivate you to get started and keep you motivated for a strong finish at the end of your semester. So first I'll start with positive learning experiences, and let me just start by saying I really have enjoyed this course. I learned so much about myself, so much about my future students. The content has just been super applicable to multiple aspects of my life, so be excited for the course because it's some great information. One of my favorite things about this course was the textbook, which is shocking, but this textbook for the course was an online educational resource, OER, completely free, which was fantastic, and completely online. So it was one less heavy book to have to carry around everywhere. I accessed it on my laptop and took notes straight from there. Sometimes I even scrolled through the readings on my phone during like my breaks at work or something like that so that I could study for an upcoming quiz right from my phone. So it's just super convenient, super accessible, and super free, which is awesome. Another thing I really enjoyed about the course are the field experience papers. So you'll have to do 2 of these where you go and observe and then relate your observations to a psychological theory. I at first kind of dreaded these assignments because they looked like big scary papers to me, but after completing them I realized that they really were so beneficial for me to fully understand, comprehend, and apply the theories that I had learned about in class in the actual arena that I'll be working in one day. So I just really thought that they were great assessments, super fairly graded. I just thought they were awesome, and I actually had fun writing them by the time I got down to writing. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. My final thing that I'll say is I really enjoyed how quizzes work in this course. So you get 2 attempts at every quiz, which is awesome because it makes your quizzes a whole lot less high stakes. They're not as stressful and they're not punitive. You actually get to learn from your first attempt, go back to the readings and see what you missed, figure it out, and then come back and take it again to show that you really do know it, you really do understand it. It actually gives you a chance to learn and not just be punished for what you don't know, which I think is really great. So now I have some do's and don'ts for you as new students to educational psychology. Do start on the readings early. The OER textbook is great, but some of the chapters can be pretty lengthy and sometimes there's more than just textbook chapters, so start on your readings early. Watch all of the videos and read all of the material. You will need it for the quizzes. Get your field experience done early. So don't wait until the week before your report is due to figure out what your observation's even going to be, because then you really don't have enough time to A, maybe get in all your observation hours, and B, give proper time and attention to your report, because it does need to be a well-written report. So jump into those observations pretty much as soon as you possibly can. Figure out, where am I going to go observe? Am I going to sit with a teacher? Am I going to sit with a speech-language pathologist? Where are you going to go? What are you going to see? Pick a topic even so that you can take specific notes as you observe. Finally, do read the project guidelines thoroughly before submitting your work. They are very detailed, which is great. It's tough to make a mistake with the guidelines, but it could also be kind of easy to miss 1 or 2 details. So read them twice, 3 times before you submit any papers so that you are sure you are following all of the guidelines. Some don'ts: don't procrastinate. It seems like an overwhelming amount of information, but take it day by day, break it up into small bites so it's a lot more digestible. It's just a lot easier to handle if you avoid the procrastination. Don't ignore the readings and videos before taking your quiz. A lot of the answers for your quizzes come straight from the readings and videos. Watch them, read them, give them your time, and I promise you'll do really well on the quizzes. Finally, some motivation. What really motivated me is that the content in this course let me see into the mind of my future students, which was just awesome and super interesting. You get to study, how diversity impacts kids, ways that kids learn differently, the impacts of assessments, developmental theories, and so much more. Everyone can find their kind of interest within the content for this course, which is great. So, as educators, we get a new batch of 20 to 30 students every year, so we can't really waste time because of our own failure to understand them. So understanding the psychology gives us a head start. We already can understand little things about our students or make those connections a lot faster because of our psychological backgrounds. It was just really cool to me that I had that advantage, but this class also helped me start to notice how psychology applies to my day-to-day life. So again, it's just super beneficial to you in everyday life. So take time to enjoy it and have a great semester, guys. Bye.